welcome to Fat Forwards. In this episode we're going to be concentrating on widening and filling the windscreen pillars. So basically what we're doing is we're adding a 20mm by 20mm RHS into the actual windscreen channel. Going to be fully welding it, and then later on I'll be lead wiping it. And basically what it's going to do, it's going to be filling the gap between the original, where the original windscreen channel was, and the glass of the sedan windscreen, which is now going in. So we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to, as a result, we're going to have to add another piece on the inside for the windscreen to sit on. So I'm just going to be following the original lines. So this line here and the line underneath. Now this is not actually the same width all the way down. It starts at about 20, I think it gets up to about 27 or something at the bottom. So I haven't 100% decided what I'm going to do. I'll probably ad lib it, and but at the moment I'm thinking about this 25mm box section, because I need to actually raise it up a little bit above where the original one would have finished, because we don't need a 20mm rebate for the windscreen. Because it's being flush fitted, we only need 12mm rebate. So there's a bit to do. So it'll be the 20mm section added in here, 25, which I'm probably going to have to split down the middle and just make it wider at the bottom and then just fill the gap or something like that. So yeah, anyway, what we might do is we might grab the windscreen blade and we'll hold it up, and that might give everyone a better idea. So let's go and grab that. So just hold it just where it's going to go. Alright, so just going to basically demonstrate why I'm filling this channel with a 20x20 RHS. So this windscreen is actually out of a sedan. The reason I chose it is because I need the glass to come down further behind the bonnet, and with the coupe windscreen it just finished too short. So if we put this up, just lift it up, Blake, and move it further up so that the glass touches the inside of the windscreen. Oh, actually, you've filled that side, so just where it used to be. Lift it up. You'll be about 2 inches above the roof. Your roof should be above the roof line. Are you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go up more. Yeah. So let's say, I don't know, in a sedan it would have been roughly about there. You would have had maybe a 1/2 inch gap, a 1/4 inch gap or something down the side. But because I'm making a sedan windscreen fit into a coupe, and the coupe roof line is 50mm lower or something like that, that means the windscreen has to slide down. So bring it down so it just drops inside there. Yeah, and then hold it about there. Okay. So that's with the windscreen fitting flush in the top of the windscreen frame. And because the windscreen's moved down and it's tapered on the sides, you can see that now we've got a gap of something like about somewhere between 24 to 25mm or something. So that's why I'm filling that with the 20mm RHS. This is going to be a flush mount windscreen. So by putting the 20mm RHS in there, I'm filling up the gap. I'm still leaving a little bit of room for body filling and what have you, and then 2 to 3mm between the actual screen and the steel. And it's probably going to have like I don't know what they're called, but you know, like a little rubber flap that gets stuck to the windscreen before they seal it in. So alright, Blake, let's lift her out and we'll put it back on the stand. Rightio guys, so straight into the passenger side now. As you might have noticed on the driver's side, I was using a fair bit of clamping, and that's because this pillar is not dead straight. It's actually has a slight curve to it. So I'm just sort of starting at one end and clamping it down and then putting a tack and then moving my way along. I'm also putting a 1mm packer in for a couple of reasons. Just for A, for penetration, and B, that 20mm RHS is not quite enough to meet the surface of the old pillar, so it's just bringing it up just a little bit closer. So, and the secret is getting a clamp that's going to work. Should do it. So I'll just get a tack on that. Okay, so I've already skipped ahead a couple of steps. Just to recap, I've filled in the original windscreen pillar rebate with the 20x20 RHS, and I've now moved on to widening the other part of the windscreen pillar, which actually sits underneath the windscreen. So again, I've used RHS. This is 25x25 by 2mm. So that's been cut down. Actually, what I actually did is I put a bit of a bend in it before I started working on it, and I've just got the top one tacked into place, and I've been working on the bottom one for the driver's side. So pretty much got that ready now. It's got a slight curve in it. That's just going to fit in there like that, and I'll go ahead and tack that up, double check it all, and then fully weld it. If you have a look at the passenger side, this one is tacked into place. I've already welded the bottom side. If you want to come around this side and have a look, and then this side, as you can see, is fully welded, and I've gone ahead and plenished the weld, and I'm just going to have to weld the outside there. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good. So I'll go ahead and weld that all up, and then I'll come back to you when that's all done, and we'll see how it's looking. Okay guys, well that's it. All those bits of RHS have been welded in, everything's been plenished and smoothed out, and it's not looking too bad really. So what we've ended up with essentially is a windscreen pillar which is twice the width of a standard Falcon windscreen pillar. Now, I don't know if we get a very good view of this, but on the outside I am going to lead wipe this later once I've rolled those drip rails. So yeah, it's definitely quite a beefy looking windscreen pillar. Definitely going to add strength to the car as well as accomplish the initial thing I wanted it to. Yeah, so it's not looking too bad. I mean, it's all in bare metal. It's been plenished, and once this is epoxied, there'll be just a tiny little bit of filler put in there, and then on these outside windscreen pillars, once this drip rail's been rolled, and well, gone basically, I'm just going to cut that outside bit off and then fold this bit down inside and then shape it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lead wipe that whole surface rather than use body filler. I think in a place like that, lead wiping would be far better. It's not going to come out, it's not going to crack. So yeah, so any discrepancies are going to be filled with lead and smoothed out, and then bodywork done over that. So we're pretty much right to go. We're just going to wrap it up for this episode, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be moving on to putting the tub in. So hope you enjoyed.